We bought the house, 2 North Road, in 2020. It was a structure that no one really wanted, but we saw incredible promise in it. We both saw it and absolutely fell in love with the potential of what this could be. Ultimately, I'm not sure we understood the responsibility that came with owning the seawall associated with the property that we continued to build. In 1979, this survey shows that the wall was constructed of granite and cement. We then investigated further and understood that the cement was beginning to deteriorate in the walls, making the rocks looser. What we did is we filled these gaps and deteriorating cement with new cement, repointing the wall, making it much stronger. You can see from this picture the exterior of the wall. All of our work was done on the land side of the wall. Nothing was done on the seaward side. This is important to notice because no wave action would be deflected or affected by the work that we did on the wall. In 2010, the town came in and did an emergency repair on the wall. You can see by their cement work that the two sides of the wall were beginning to separate, and they came in an emergency to put this together. This also shows that cement was widely accepted as a binding material to strengthen the wall at that time. The back of the wall was destroyed in the storm of '78, and I'm sure it was later destroyed again in the perfect storm. Being that the town didn't have ownership of the wall, the repair on the wall was really done haphazardly and created a dangerous situation with teetering rocks and unsafe situations for people to pass on. You have to remember that about 10 people a day come crossing across this wall with their children, holding a hot dog or something, trying to get to White Wharf. We've had several accidents here. Some of them we'll never forget, of a child falling off the wall and a rock following him. This is an unsafe passage. What we did was we added the top 6 inches to flatten out the top of this wall to make safe passage. You can see by this that all the big rocks, because we only had one person and a helper working on the wall, are the same rocks in place. We really just created a safe passage on the top 6 inches. This is showing a walkway that continues all the way to White Wharf. We see here the rear of the wall that's mounted on the big rock slab, but also the amount of rocks that the town originally put to secure the wall. The waves actually never really get to this wall, most of them. They're trapped by the big ledge and those rocks. Continuing further down the wall, we can see the town slurry that went from 4 North Road and extends down to White Wharf. They just came and dumped cement on the top of the wall as a binding agent to keep things together. Moving along, Arvid Freustein had a plan of drainage that was presented to the town when he built the house in 1994. It showed a drainage area that is still there today. We enhanced this area by putting our own rock garden there, a rain garden, and we had an engineering study done by William Spargus to understand the effects of that drainage area. The topographical engineering study that they did showed that the entire land on the property points to this drainage hole, as Arvid had known all along. We are proposing to do a second rock garden, rain garden, to enhance this drainage further. We've now had 3 engineering studies done in order to present this wall to the town, and hopefully for the board approval. In our hearts, we know that this is a stronger, more secure, more safe structure that will be in this town for many years to come. Thank you.